YouTube, how's it freaking going? Welcome back to another video. I think we're a little too dark for this, but that's just because the sun's out, which is always a blessing. You know, the sun is always a good cure to, going through hard times, which your boy is. So seeing the sun is definitely, it gives you, it gives you a smile, gives you a bit of a smile on the face, and warmer days are ahead, right? It's first day of March. Another month, same goals, just same grind, but we're going to continue coming better. We are en route to hit 1,000 subscribers by April 1st, which means we have one more month, guys. So we got to push hard. We got to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to do so. But I definitely think, I definitely recommend to all you guys going through hard times, go for a walk, enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, and enjoy nature. Because sometimes, when you're feeling down and stuff like that, you're kind of isolating yourself in a room or whatnot, in a dark room, in your bedroom or whatever. But going for a walk and enjoying the weather and what life has to provide, oxygen, all those sorts of things that you take for granted that you could just look at and have gratitude for, definitely helps. It definitely helps. And I also want to say, this is my second time recording this because I accidentally deleted it. I have this constant fear whenever I'm deleting prior content, because I got to make space on the memory card, that I'm going to delete it one day. And I did it today. So, I mean, hey, you live and you learn. It's okay. We're just going to redo it. Kind of talk on the same topics that we were talking about prior, though. I'm not a perfectionist, I don't like to take a multitude of tries at this, which, when I first started, it definitely took a couple tries to get the intro down and stuff like that, because I, was saying things that I don't want to say. But it's fucking Friday, guys, so that means the weekend is around the corner, but we still got to finish off the last day of the working out week, which I actually think I might go to the gym tomorrow, maybe even Sunday too. I mean, like I said, I am going through stuff, and the gym's always there. Good place to go out and feel a little bit better. Like I said, you'll never feel worse going out of the gym unless you get injured. But spend some time with your loved one, guys. Enjoy the time that you have with them this weekend, because you never know when the last day might be. And it's sad to say that, but it might truly be today. It might be it might be today, it might be tomorrow. And you gotta live every day like it is the last, because it might very well be. And if you aren't spending it with the loved ones, then you're not doing right. So I mean, enjoy the time with them, guys, because they are there for you. Shout out the loved ones. Seriously, shout out my mom, shout out my dad, shout out every person in my life that's loving towards me, because without them in your guys' lives, like, where would we truly be, right? Your support system's so crucial to your growth, and also the people you surround yourself with, right? So surround yourself with the right influences, and let your parents know you love them. Let your friends know around you that have been supporting you that you let them know that you love them. But we're gonna hit shoulders today. I love shoulders. We're not gonna follow the impetus, mind you. We have shoulders and back left on the impetus strength, which we're gonna complete next week, because, like I said, your boy's going through some stuff. So I want to go into that with the best capability that I can, because the whole purpose of that is to become stronger and stuff like that. Plus, shutting off my mind and just going to the gym is such a great way to heal, guys. Seriously, if you are going through something, 2 recommendations. Number 1, go for a walk, and number 2, go to the gym. But on more in a fitness context of going on walks, guys, definitely so crucial. I'm such a big advocate of hitting those 10K steps a day, because hitting 10K steps is it's such a crucial thing for your health. And human beings, we're meant to move, and a lot of our jobs are either us sitting down all day or standing and not moving. Like, human beings are meant to move. And that's the reality of it. So if we're not moving, we're dying. That's the way I see it. Once you stop moving, you start dying, especially once you get past a certain age. It's so crucial to get those steps in. And if you start developing that habit now, then definitely it'll apply later on down the road. And even smaller habits, such as parking a little farther away from the place that you're going to, the grocery store, or in this case, the gym. That way you get those extra steps in. And, if there's an escalator if there's a staircase beside an escalator, take the staircase, build those into healthy habits. Make sure you're constantly moving, and don't fall lazy. But guys, without further ado, it's fucking gym time. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our first exercise of the day, which is actually gonna be more of like a killer supersize, I like to call these. I'm gonna call this one 10s, because I'm just grabbing a light dumbbell. Now I'm gonna be doing 20s for this throughout the movement, but I'm gonna be a total of, I think it was 4 movements, so 40 reps in total. So obviously you wanna choose a weight that you can do correctly, because remember, the form is the name of the game with this, especially because it's super intense. And the longer you progress, the more you're gonna fatigue, and the less likely you are to be able to maintain the form. But I definitely enjoy doing these types of movements where I'll just grab like a lighter weight and just really go until I can't anymore. Like when I say that, I mean like the form compromises. I really need to stress that because I don't like going to the point where, you know, I start to not even be able to lift up the weight, because you're gonna get past a certain point where, you know, you're still getting the weight up, but you're using other muscles. Like specific with a curl, like you're gonna start using, you know, your arch in your back to get it up, which isn't working a biceps as efficiently as just regular curls. So in that case, I would just recommend lowering the weight, especially if you're trying to go for more reps. But we're gonna get this shit started. Like I said, it's gonna be 10 reps of every movement, starting off with a lat raise. Then we're gonna go for like a dumbbell lift, and then we'll go into a front raise, and then go into an Arnold press, standing Arnold press. So again, choose a weight that you guys could do. Doesn't have to be super heavy because it is high volume, but 4 sets of this in total. So let's get this shit. Front raise now. Last one, Arnold press. Guaranteed shoulders are on fire as long as you're doing a weight that is obviously adequate. I mean, you don't want to go too light to where you're just fucking doing it and you're not feeling the movement, but you also want to go light enough to where your form is still situated throughout the set, because again, it's 40 reps, pretty high volume, a little unnecessary, but I like the challenge elements of it. I think they say like they recommend 8 to 30 reps as like a total, so anything over that's kind of a little excessive. But again, I like the challenge element of it and really just push myself. We're gonna do this for 4 sets. That's actually my second set. Shahir's gonna go, so it's gonna be he goes, I go, so as quickly as possible. I don't wanna rest much. I wanna get the most effectiveness out of this set, but let's get this shit done. That superset is seriously no joke. I challenge any of you guys that feel like your shoulder days are slacking to do that. And why I say that specifically is because Shahir was telling me that he feels like he doesn't really go too hard on the shoulders, because I don't really get him for the shoulder workouts. But now that we're kind of easing away from the impetus strength program, or rather we are, just have one more day still to do, I'm definitely gonna keep putting him through these gruelers, because I personally love hitting shoulders really intensely, because I just feel like shoulders is definitely one of my strong suits, and I have the ability to really put in maximum effort towards it. It's also one of my like favorite muscles to hit. I mean, every muscle for me is my favorite. It just kind of depends on the day. Vibe kind of changes, but we're gonna work into some seated dumbbell press. See, I haven't done it in a long time. I'm forgetting the names of it, but that's why I wrap my wrist. I'm gonna doing a little heavier with the 80s. I'm gonna see how the 8 rep range feels, because it has been a while since I've actually done this movement. But we'll see how it feels. If I can do more than 8, I'm definitely gonna push for the 8, but this is also a superset of 3 different movements. So we're gonna be doing the dumbbell press, and then I'm gonna grab the same weight that I did, which is 80s. I'm gonna be doing shrugs, seated shrugs. And then in completion, I'm gonna put my hand on the back of the seat here and kind of do a deltoid fly in a sense, which you can hit your deltoids on back day, and most of the time you do, but I also like encompassing that sort of training in the shoulder day as well. Because I just feel like it's part of the shoulder, right? The deltoid can be part of the shoulder and shit. And same thing with the traps too, right? Because traps is definitely a movement that you hit on back day. But the more of the upper portion of my traps, I feel like I hit more so when I'm doing obviously shrugs and shit like that, which specifically target that portion. But I definitely like hitting deltoid flies on my shoulder days. And it's something I haven't done in a while. And it's a movement I want to do. So basically everything today is kind of a movement that I want to do. Seated shrugs is one I haven't done in a minute either. Hopefully the Smith machine opens so we can go over to 7s again, because it's been a long time since we've done 7s, and I don't even know if I've ever put you here through 7s. but 7s are fucking awesome. And one of my boys, Lou, who's the one who put me on that, so I'm gonna have to get a video on with him. He's a big man, showed me quite a few tricks, and he's always, you know, pushing me, man. That guy works hard, so it'll be a good video. But enough said, we're gonna get this shit done. Like I said, about 8 reps to this. You're gonna see how I feel, and then shrugs, similar amount of reps as I do for the overhead press. You want to gauge when I'm like starting to fatigue to the point where I should say failure, but it's when my form starts to, you know, dissipate, right? Because remember, the name of the game is the form more than anything else. Well, let's get this shit done. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 8. There's 2 reasons. Number 1, I have other exercises to do in this superset, but also this fucking bench is shaking, man. It's like a teeter-totter, so it's throwing my balance off, but it's also allowing me to use stabilizer muscles enough, a lot more, but I don't want to rest too much. Let's get the shrugs in. Right into the deltoid fly. It's been a very long time since I've done this exercise. I remember when I first started doing this exercise, I would put my head down here and do 2 dumbbells at once. But it's fine, it's better if I just do a single arm at one time and doing a weight that I could control, because I'm doing this for 12 reps. The name of the game here is to control the eccentric. I'm not gonna lie, if I just swing it up, it's not doing much. It's about controlling the weight down, so make sure you guys are emphasizing that part of this exercise. Not only are you fighting the weight, but you're also fighting gravity, so it's an ultimate exercise. Definitely one that I recommend for deltoids over hitting the deltoid fly machine, which is the same as the pec deck fly. But that was the last set, so we're gonna work into our next exercise, which hopefully is gonna be 7s, but if not, we'll just have to work around that. So let's get it done. Okay, so thankfully the machine was in fact open, so we are able to use the Smith machine. We've used the Smith machine every day this week so far for chest and back. Might as well keep the streak and hit some shoulders too. Like I said before, I have shown this exercise before, but this is one of my all-time favorites, especially for shoulders. It's called 7s. So it's 3 different exercises, 7 reps of each. First exercise is going to be the upright row with the Smith machine. I was going to say barbell, but can't really consider this a barbell because it is on the machine. So we don't count the bar. Remember that. Smith machine bars do not count. This is 70 pounds because 35 is on both sides. But afterwards, we're going to do a seated shoulder press from the front and then 1 from the back. And that's going to constitute for 7 reps of each. We're going to do this for 4 sets. Everything we've done today is for 4 sets. This is going to be the last exercise that we do today, so we want to make sure that we're doing the best that we can. And like any other day, the last set or last exercise of the day is the finale, which means we got to push ourselves to the limit, but also we want to treat every exercise like that. But really want to make sure that we are leaving everything on the table that we can. In the right way, of course. But let's get this shit done. We're going to start off with the upright row, so. And then right into the seated. So start off with the front press. To be completely honest, I could probably up the weight. The only thing that kind of hinders me is the upright rows, because those upright rows are definitely the most challenging out of this. But doing it at the beginning is good, but at the same time, I feel like I should be doing it at the end to really fatigue myself. So I guess kind of start off with the hardest exercise. Perhaps I'll add a 2.5 on both sides or a 5. We'll see how it goes. But we do have 2 more sets of this. Remember, it's 4 sets of everything we do today, so it isn't like super high volume. Or it is kind of super high volume for the amount of exercise we've done, but just in a short amount of time, because we're compiling it into one superset. But let's get this shit done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got home safely, which is always a blessing. Got to look for the gratefulness that you can in all activities that you do. And today, the great gratitude I have is for getting home safely, because, you know, some people don't make it home safely, and I am just grateful to do so, and that my car is running correctly, which it is having some issues, so I got to add some oil to it, but that's no problem. There's always a solution to every problem. But I hope you guys genuinely have a great weekend. You know, I said at the beginning, I want to stress again, spend some time with your loved ones, because you genuinely do not know when the last day is. And, you know, last thing you want to do is have that regret that you didn't spend your time with the ones you love the most, and the ones you hold closest to your heart. So remember that. But also get a good workout in. You know, if you guys do go work out during the weekend, which personally I think is great. I think working out on the weekend is awesome. I love doing it because, you know, I go to a gym. I don't really have a time restraint. Whereas during the weekdays, you know, I got to work out, got to come home, edit, and then right after editing, eat, go to work. Not very exciting type of day, but, you know, productive to say the least. And, you know, got to make sacrifices on the journey to success, whatever success looks like to you guys. But success is having those loved ones. So again, back to the point, show your love to them, because that truly is a success in itself. But let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. Let me know if you guys have any fun activities planned this weekend. Drop a comment down below about those. We are en route to 1,000 subscribers, guys. We are at 799 at the time of this recording, which means we need 201 subscribers in 1 month. I know we could fucking do it. We're going to continue posting content and getting better all around, because obviously there are things that I can improve on to become a better creator. But needless to say, I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are truly the GOATs. Hit that post notification bell so you guys never miss a video. 4 videos a week. That was 8, but 4 videos a week. You guys are going to see it's going to increase very shortly once the summer and warmer weather comes around, because definitely want to get those outdoor workouts in. I only have 1 outdoor workout, and I made like a whole playlist for it. I had to delete it because I'm like, just 1 video? Come on. And I'm not really too keen to work out in the winter, but once summertime's around, we are fucking working out outside, want to enjoy the weather, and, you know, why not get a good workout in? It's always nice to enjoy nature and get a freaking workout in. But have a blessed weekend, guys, and find your impetus. Goodbye.